introduction.
Yeah, well, you've just spoke over where it pops in now.
Oh, we on?
We started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Two Beers In. We've not done one of these for a while because I think subconsciously we all knew we couldn't top the one where we're all in the same bed together.
Sure.
Yeah. I miss the bed days.
Yeah. However, there's some stuff going on that you all definitely care about because it's all you people consume, sort of feminist anti-SJW nonsense. So we're going to talk about it. We're all really interested in it, and we're very invested.
We all know a lot about this.
Yeah,
we
we're
all
front authority.
We're all up to date. We all watched Andy Warski's video. That's all you need to do. So does anyone?
An hour ago.
Does someone want to kick us off and explain what happened? Explain the thing. Dave, do you want to do it?
No.
Okay, John.
From what I can gather, there's a person who's done a thing, and everyone's annoyed.
Yep.
It's not only a person; it's a black woman, conservative.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, okay, let me. I'll try to. I'm probably the worst person to explain this, but I'll try to do it anyway.
Can you beat my explanation?
So there's an anti-SJW YouTuber called Red Pill Black because she's black, which is great marketing.
Red pilled.
She's been red pilled, yeah. And she's exploded recently. She was on the Rubin Report, and Paul Joseph Watson interviewed her, and she's all giving it the big sort of anti-SJW god. And yeah, and it turns out like a little while ago anyway, she started a Kickstarter for a website called Social Autopsy, in which was essentially just doxing websites. Like, let's dox people that were mean to you on the internet. So that gets taken down because it breaks Kickstarter's terms and conditions, I guess. And Ruben and Paul Joseph Watson, and I think Alex Jones and whoever else interviewed her, could have done literally 20 minutes of research and figured out that she's clearly just some SJW that doesn't give a fuck, that's trying to garner popularity. But they didn't bother. They just brought her on and promoted the channel, and now everybody's angry and they're all losing their minds because we've got an undercover SJW in our midst.
She's not that undercover though.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
she's just kind of walked in and no one noticed.
Yeah, but people did videos on her months ago because of the Social Autopsy site, where basically you can just put somebody's picture, their real name, their address, their place of employment, and take screenshots of anything bad they said online and put that up there. And
I remember that being a thing it was about a year ago or something. Or within
a year, 6 months ago.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know who it was though.
It's her, but now she's red pilled.
She's back.
She became a conservative overnight because of that campaign, that Kickstarter campaign. Apparently the SJWs were the ones who were giving pushback to her, which is strange because you would think they would love that shit. And
well, it's plainly not true, is it?
I don't know.
I heard Zoe Quinn wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, Zoe Quinn was actually right about it.
Which actually makes me give her props.
I mean, I don't know. Do you reckon that's true about the Zoe Quinn complaint, or do you reckon it's exaggerated? I don't.
No, I think she did call her. I don't think it was for the reasons that Red Pill Black put forward, because she was making it out to be conspiratorial, and that Zoe Quinn called her because this will ruin everything, right? That Hillary, she made it about the campaign issue because it was when Trump was running for president, and I think she was kind of alluding that Zoe Quinn was worried that it was exposed Hillary Clinton supporters as making shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that
That's
was
how
good.
she spun it.
I like the balls that she's got. She's this was clearly going to happen, right? This was clearly, everyone was going to find out.
I know.
It wasn't a secret.
She didn't even hide it.
She just decided to rock up to the Rubin Report and be like, you know what, fuck Hillary, Gamergate's gay, anti-SJW, yay, and for some reason they lapped it up because they couldn't be fucked.
Where's Rubin's researchers? He's got a whole team. I thought.
Well,
I don't know.
This is the problem, I think, with YouTube quote-unquote skeptics in particular, is a lot of them, they want to they want to be told what they already believe, right? So
Sure.
you package it up in like a. I actually remember the first video I saw of hers. It was straight after, I think it was the Charlottesville thing. And that's if you go to a channel, like they've all got it, you know, like under 100K, most of them. And then that one, like 2 months ago, 500K. And then there's one, 2 videos later with almost 1 million views talking about BLM. I think people, they kind of like the idea that there's like a young, hot black chick who's like, yeah, fuck BLM.
Well,
fuck.
I mean, it happens with just women, skeptic women. They blow up. It's like, oh my God, there's a woman saying this stuff. It's like, it gets us off the hook. We're not all misogynists. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's even better to have a black one. I guess that's a bit of a coup. We need we need Cat Black to do it.
Cat Black's not going to defect.
What do you think her motives were though? Like, because this was all going to come out, right? Everyone was going to be like, hang on, she's some insane woman that wants to dox the world. So, she knew that. She can't be that much of a moron. She must have known. So do you reckon she just wanted to create a big, like, sort of shitstorm? Do you reckon that was her ultimate goal? Or do you reckon she thought, nah, fuck it, I'll pass. I'll pass for one of them.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm that conspiratorial, where I think she's just like in SJW trying to infiltrate like fucking Franny or something.
I think she just doesn't give a shit. Like, I don't think she's either. I don't think she gives a fuck. I think she's like, how can I make money online?
Yeah, like, which one could be the most popular? Sure.
Yeah. And I think you kind of have to respect that in a way. Like, to not give a shit.
Smart.
To that degree. Yeah. Oh, we've got Sick and Ed in the chat. Hi, guys. He's always inviting me when I can't fucking join. And then we do one, and you're all up in the chat. I'm guessing Ed's in work. Someone says that she's a fraud. We agree.
That numbskull guy said that he knows what her motives are.
Oh.
And he dug some of her past. I haven't watched your video yet, though. I can't talk about it. I want to know though.
Oh shit.
Motives.
Robert's in the chat. He's just passed a kidney stone like about an hour ago, and I think you're supposed to be in the hospital. Are you not? What are you doing, bro? Yeah, but now everybody's sort of outraged, right? And they're all making videos, which is
this is the thing. There's like
no
a
one
split.
cares.
There's like a split actually, because I think because some people were so invested in pushing it, like people who work for Infowars, Paul Joseph Watson in particular, made a bit of a fool of himself the other day because people brought up the social autopsy thing with him, and he was like, "Oh, this is just crap from 4 years ago. Like, do some research." It's like, dude, this was just a year ago. You need to do the research. I think they were so invested in like pushing this character. Like, she's been on some pretty major, even like actual TV, you know, news and opinion and political talk shows to talk about her point of view on things.
Yeah.
I think people are a little bit embarrassed they got drawn in so easily.
Yeah, because she's a token.
Skeptical and work out what people's motives are and decide if people are telling the truth or not. It's a little stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a great topic to drop a video on today if you can get one out. So every
like
skeptic in the chat get making. We're going to take the same thing everyone else has said.
And they were like,
we're gonna put it in the title.
It already is in the title, John.
Oh,
it's the only thing I put in the title.
We're riding that train.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Does that cover the title topic? Are we done with that yet?
Oh,
God.
what's happening? Your mom?
What's going on?
Who is this man in my house?
Sorry, guys.
He's using my bandwidth. Get out.
I'm gonna shut the door 1 second. I don't need these interruptions in my life.
I'm doing a show. Leave me alone, Mum.
Dodo's just there, waggling.
What does the he's not back yet. What does the dodo think?
The dodo?
Yeah.
About this
So
whole
terrifying.
deal.
Oh no! I just wanted the dodo to draw in the children.
Oh, don't say it like that.
It's not allowed in the video. So, there was this, right, that has nothing to do with anything that we usually talk about, but I found it kind of interesting.
Okay.
Have you all heard of hip hop artist MF Doom?
No.
MF Doom? No.
MF Doom. Okay, well, he's a dude that wears a mask.
Oh.
He wears like a Doctor Doom style mask.
I was going to say,
I
like,
guess
that's the Doom. Yeah. He's
Not
a
about
rapper.
the Doom.
Yeah, he plays characters, right? So if you listen to his shit, like, look, tons of people, like, he's one of the most, like, best underrated rappers in the history of ever. Like, his wordplay be sick, yo. And, like, so what he does is, he's like, I wear a mask, so, like, I don't like the idea of selling the person as a product. It's like music, we shouldn't sell it on, like, the person who makes the music. It should just be about the music, which is why I'm never me. I'm MF Doom. I'm not a real guy. I'm a character, and he plays like a couple other characters, right? And all the fans love it, and they all buy into that shit. He's got like a hardcore underground following.
Okay.
And then, like, what he's done a good few times is, like, people will go to his shows, right? And about like 10 minutes in or something, they'll realize a guy on stage isn't actually him. It's just a bloke in a mask, right? And they all go crazy about it. Like, oh my God, the fuck, you lazy cunt. But then there's like...
Wait, but is that guy rapping or is it a tape?
It's a tape. It's like, they notice when he
miming?
talks in between songs, usually.
No,
that's like, it's not his voice. And like, a lot of people are like, I was thinking about this, right? They're like, well, this is hypocritical for the fans to complain because it's not about the person, it's about the character and the idea. And I think he's legitimately trying to make a point, and he's doing that shit on purpose. Like, he's trying to, like, he's like, fuck it, doesn't matter about me, it's all about the art, right?
What, he's not turning up to his own shows on purpose?
There are loads of artists who are like, oh, I'm going to play a character, but you still have to fucking perform live. You can't just not turn up.
I know, yeah.
Like, oh, Sean Brian.
If it's all about the music, you've got to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh, I'll let another guy do it.
That's some dog shit.
Oh no, but that's supposedly the whole point. If that's his message, is that it's about the music, no matter who's performing it. If it sounds the same,
it's just about the songs. He's just like a vessel.
It's like you support Batman's cause no matter what actor's playing him, right?
Well, that depends.
You go to see Val Kilmer and then Michael Keaton shows up, you're going to be like, all right, I'll have that.
I don't know if that's admirable or pretentious.
Yeah, I don't know. But people are saying it's hypocritical to the fans because they all love that idea, but then they all go insane and trash his merch stalls and shit as soon as they realize it's not him.
He trashes merch stalls.
Yeah.
I think he's pretentious, and there are some hipster fans who want to be edgy and right, so they're just like, oh yeah, you just don't understand, man.
What do you say his name was?
MF Doom. I'm on his Wikipedia page right now. It says that he's used stand-ins to perform on his behalf. He claimed that he had lost weight and thus looked and sounded different, which I appreciate. I just lost weight.
Yeah, I'm a bit skinny.
Sound a bit
Can't perform.
now.
That's ridiculous.
MF Doom.
Mm-hmm. So everybody go listen to a lot of MF Doom after this stream. I don't know if he's any good, to be honest. I've not listened to him. I just found that entertaining.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were a big fan.
Yeah,
No.
he said he was genius and
Now I feel
underrated.
betrayed.
That's what other people say about him. I don't know if it's true. I do about as much research as Dave Rubin.
Where's your team of researchers?
Not
Sif might be going crazy with power in the chat.
Well, what's he doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just like the other moderators for Pharaohs.
And then everyone watches.
Yeah. So I don't. What else has happened, guys, since we've been away for a month? There's got to be some old shit we can regurgitate.
Has it been a month since we did one of these? What were we
Yes,
talking
but
about last
since we were
time?
in person,
There'd been 2
I don't know.
months.
We were all in a bed being stupid.
I think we were talking about PewDiePie again.
Yeah, we were talking about space docking.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remind me.
I was right about that as well. Oh yeah, the white YouTuber could be dead. That's
What you mean?
But he's not really dead. I don't
think
know what that means, if his channel's dead, but I know he's not really dead.
No, he just went away to have back surgery, right? And no one's heard
Yeah.
anything from him
Oh.
for ages.
Well, when did he go?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Just brought it up.
I don't have a fucking clue, to be honest. People,
Ed's saying he's really dead. I don't
he's
believe
not really.
Yeah, I said Gemini got news from his girlfriend, but that he also said in the same one that was fake.
He's like, no, it's really dead. Nobody cares. Nah. I'm sure he's fine. Everybody. They're doing some fucking memorial stream for him on Gemini's channel, but I'm supposed to be part of that. And if he's really, I was planning on going on that. I'm just messing around and under the pretense that he's actually alive. But if he is dead,
that's a 50-50 chance there.
That's what I mean.
Screwing that up.
I might need to get
putting it all on black.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure he's fine. He's not dead. He can't die from back surgery. That never happened.
Sure. Backs aren't even important. Head, where all the important stuff goes on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what else has happened, guys?
That's a good question.
Well, there's been all of the sexual assault allegations flying around lately.
Oh God! Yeah. Oh yeah, that was great. Actually, there was. Oh, who was it now? I think it was a BuzzFeed person that wrote this article. I don't know who wrote it, right? But the Weinstein thing.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? He's like, this is why all the white actresses are getting like all the jobs in Hollywood. Like, how many black women did he rape? Like none. I was like, that's amazing. What? She's annoyed. She's annoyed that he didn't like try to rape any black women, and it was all white women he chose to like, fucking victimize. I'm like, that shows your priorities right there.
Yeah, that's not a quality of outcome. That's bullshit.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, I guess she was trying to make the point that like he didn't fancy black women, and people in Hollywood don't fancy black women. They don't like the look of them, which is why they don't get these like fucking starring roles, I guess. But she's using the worst thing to sort of make an example.
It was a BuzzFeed.
Maybe we can start a hashtag Black Pussy Matters.
Yeah, who was it? Skull, you read that article. Let me know what moron was going on about that. But that was pretty amusing.
Well, it seems to have sparked like just like a huge witch hunt. Like a couple of big, you have like this always happens. Someone really high profile, so Harvey Weinstein will be accused of something, and then you have a ton of people come out against him. But then it seems to trickle down, and now we've got tons of like journalists are being accused. Like the NeoGAF guy was accused of something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And it makes me wonder, like, how many of them are true, because they're accused through social media or in a Medium article. And the problem is they hang out in communities full of feminists who are, they buy into like listen and believe and all of that sort of. Don't blame the victim, the woman is right sort of bullshit. I wonder how many of them are, they're not going to go to court. So it's one person's word on social media against another person's word. Yeah. I wonder how many of them are true and how many are just accusations because they would like to oust somebody that may be in power that they don't want in power. It's kind of weird, like, because I feel, you hang around in weird feminist circles, it seems like you would be more likely to be accused of something than if you didn't.
Yeah,
that's the hard thing with sexual assault. Like, if you've been raped or sexually assaulted, it's basically like, unless you go through specific parameters right when you get raped, which is normally like not what you have the opportunity or like the ability to do at the time, like then it's not clear cut. Like, I've talked about this in the past, kind of sucks. It's not sexist, it's just the nature of the crime. Like, it's hard to prove.
It is hard to prove.
Yeah. So it sucks for actual victims of rape or sexual assault, but at the same time, it can so easily be abused. Like, what can you do? Like, it's just usually a one person says one thing, the other says another thing, because it's not much like forensically or anything you can do.
But what has Harvey Weinstein denied this?
I don't know.
I think didn't he check into like a rehab clinic for
like a day or something.
Rehab clinic.
He's scared.
For like sex addiction or something.
Yeah, they went in, they said, "Stop it, Harvey," and he was like, "Oh, right, okay."
I mean, Harvey
is
probably a bit more believable. I think that's probably the nature of show business is and I think maybe the volume and the fact that he's taken steps to try to mitigate some of that rather than flat out deny it. I think maybe some of the accusations may be legitimate. I mean, more with more with the individual ones coming out lately. So, for example, Tyler from NeoGAF. It's just kind of strange to me how you'll have like anti-feminists and stuff who they kind of take joy in a feminist man being accused of something.
Oh, they love it.
But they don't. There's no proof.
Yeah.
Right. It's just an accusation, but they'll take the accusation of proof because they don't like the person.
That's true.
That doesn't sit right with me, because if it was somebody else, such as, if it was someone like Sargon being accused,
yeah,
there would be a defense there for him. I think people don't give male feminists any benefit of the doubt when the environment they're in makes them more likely to be accused of something.
Yeah,
that's true.
So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to just hold that in your head and because if you don't like someone, you want to believe in the worst shit about them. But accusation is not proof, even if you don't like the person.
Yeah.
It's kind of a double standard.
That's
And
why.
I guess,
Go on, Day.
I was gonna say, I guess the guy from Screen Junkies was also accused of sexual assault recently. Guy does like honest trailers and stuff.
Oh, really?
He was accused by some people of sexual assault.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much about it. I just looked it up because someone in the chat mentioned it, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's always a bit weird when something like this happens, because you get like one big high-profile one, and then I feel like everyone kind of starts to try to cash in on this as well, especially if you can get some kind of money. Like this happened with Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
There's like tons of people like coming out being like, "Oh, I think he may have fucked my kids, possibly, by the way, also," and you're like, "Oh." Yeah. Okay, why did you keep this? Well, this person gave my kids the courage to come. I don't fucking. How much do I get? And you're like,
yeah.
That's always going to happen with somebody, especially somebody famous.
Well, it's not even that though. Like, even if there's no money involved, like everyone gets hysterical and people just want notoriety. Like, it's enough for some people to do it.
Yeah.
You're fucking lunatics. Like, there's a fucking what is it?
Dude, like Rose McGowan, fucking, she jumps on everything. Any controversy she can get into, she's on it. Like. She doesn't give a shit. She's got no shame. Has
she come out and said that she got attacked by Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, I think she did. Yeah,
I think she actually did.
Bitch, nobody fucking cares about you. Just fade away, like leave. Nobody wants to see it.
I used to like her. It's really sad. Like in the '90s, like she was kind of like a goth girl. Now it's a little goth girl.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, Rose McGowan. She's awesome, and now I hate her.
Yeah, she was like hot when I was a.
Yeah,
when she was on, when I was younger. She's like a hot chick.
She's not anymore.
Now she's like a lunatic with a shaved head.
Oh, why do they always shave their head when they go nuts?
Oh.
So I want to know.
Skull tweet me the link to that article. Why didn't he rape any black women article?
Oh, jeez.
He was a racist as well as a rapist.
But that's bad, apparently.
Yeah, well, can someone pull that up other than me?
You've got it, haven't you?
Have you got the link?
I do, but I think
it's the one tweeted to you. He didn't tweet it to
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it.
Can't get into your Twitter.
Guess I'll do it, should I? Great.
Okay.
Fine.
That always happens though. Like when catcalling was the big hysteria, there were definitely articles from women who were like, "Why don't I get catcalled?"
Yeah, well, that's the same thing. Like,
it's like, okay, on one hand, you don't want to be catcalled. On the other hand, you're upset you're not being catcalled.
It's a little different though. Like, why wasn't I raped? Like,
yeah,
it's a little bit.
It's like
God damn it
from Always Sunny. Charlie got blown. Why didn't I get blown?
Okay. Can we nominate someone to go through and read this?
I mean, can you not?
If you got it, yeah.
Where is it?
You can read.
You can read and talk.
All right. I'll do it. I don't like doing anything. I just like to. I think if I set up the stream, I should be exempt from doing any extra work.
No, you're
trying to become a YouTuber.
God damn it! All right, am I presenting?
Oh God, what's going on?
Okay, that's a yes. All right.
It's okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh no! What? That's not it. This is it. No, it's not. That's Twitter again. Where's it gone?
Yeah, I can see it.
Just click the link.
No, that's
again.
just on Twitter. I did click it. Where's it gone?
It's loading. Relax.
Okay, here we go.
BuzzFeed News. This is the serious BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Before you start, by the way, what is that bookmark Guy Nearly Chokes?
Oh, we got access to the other day.
Okay, guys. It's a bit weird, but it can be explained. So, I did that half an hour overindulgent vape collaboration video,
Oh, okay.
and it was just the dude who was vaping, and he goes to cough twice, and he cuts it out. Like, I just wanted to not forget about that video, so I pinned it up there.
There it is.
Suspect.
It does look a bit weird, granted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Favorite page.
Everybody's mind fills in blanks.
Okay, so stop me if anyone wants to interject.
Okay.
There's an elephant in the room, Weinstein's hotel room.
Oh.
I scrolled too far down. Buried beneath the sickening story of Harvey Weinstein's abuse is another story, the problem of casting women by their fuckability and who that he leaves out. It's crazy. That's so mental. It's like, why did he not victimize minorities as well?
Yeah,
that's the
I
problem.
thought you didn't want them to be victimized.
That's so insane that they sort of focused on this point with all this. Like, the elephant in the room in discussion about the alleged crimes and misdemeanors of Hollywood film producer Harvey Weinstein look eerily similar to an elephant of the past. It is the race elephant.
Race elephant.
Right.
Right. Why did she keep talking? She said elephant like 5 times already.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got no other analogies.
What was that? Do you remember that kid's story with the patchwork-colored elephant? Is that a race elephant?
The patchwork-colored elephant?
Yeah, it's fucking...
Vaguely. I don't know what it was, though.
No.
Yeah, it's
I don't
weird.
remember this.
Anyway,
tons of elephants.
And the race elephant. And among the allegations... Stop, I can't... She's going to probably say elephant a lot, guys. You're going to have to get the elephants thing out of your system, all right?
No, I think she's got it out of her system now.
You're done. She got it out, all right.
We're elephant free for the rest of the article.
I'll start again. It is the race elephant. Sorry. Right. It is the race elephant. And
Why
among
she
the
capitalised
allegations...
the R on race.
I don't know, John.
Why is
Like,
race
that's just
capital?
me. But she's not capitalised the E. What's going on?
Oh, God.
It is the race elephant. And among the allegations, the question of race is one that we are... What? Oh, wrong line. Are not really looking to engage with because it is not Ian Gnarly. But it bears talking about because there are black women in Hollywood and not talking about it does us all a disservice. In Hollywood, where both racism and sexism are rampant, what can look like a sort of mitigated...
Oh, this is why I
Mitigated.
didn't want to read.
Yeah, that's true. Mitigated blessing ends up highlighted another insidious problem in the statutory microcosm that is Hollywood.
Oh, you got microcosm.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Let me get...
Sorry, what was that
No.
word again?
How many beers have you had?
Title. I know it is. So, wait, I'm reading it now, Dave. You made me start. Now I'm going to punish you all.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay.
finish.
That is Hollywood. Black women do not often come up for the kind of prestigious, high-profile and award-winning roles that a producer with Weinstein's power could offer. Consider, for example...
Is power a euphemism for cock, there?
Oh,
So
No.
I think so.
I don't know. Consider, for example, what Scottish film director Michael Caton-Jones told BuzzFeed News this week about a casting dispute with Weinstein in 1998. He was in line to direct the Miramax-produced crime drama Bee Monkey, and his first choice for the lead was Black British actor Sophie Oquendo.
Okanido?
Sorry, they had a film called Bee Monkey, and they were going to cast a black actor.
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous.
That's racist.
No wonder, yeah. Jesus.
In
What
itself.
does the B stand for?
I don't know.
Black.
It's just a stylized.
Black Monkey.
They were like, guys, we can't call it Black Monkey.
Call it Black
Call it
Monkey.
Bee Monkey.
Bee Monkey.
Yeah, the B could
This
stand for
is
anything.
terrible.
Yeah, no, this is a real article. It's hard to believe. Okay, Harvey kept saying to me, "Do you think she is fuckable?" The frustrated director replied, "Don't screw up the casting of this film because you want to get laid," which apparently incensed Weinstein. After Caton-Jones was unceremoniously fired from the film following the conversation, Variety called him for a statement. What's that?
Question mark? For a statement, like, what do you
No,
got?
no. Variety. Is that like a magazine or some shit?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He said he told the interviewer about harassment claims against Weinstein that he had heard about, and in the conversation with, I don't cast films according to Harvey Weinstein's erection. According to Caton-Jones, the reporter laughed. In the end, Asia Agrento, an Italian director, got the role, and last week she was among the many women who publicly accused Weinstein of assaulting them. Good.
Serves her right.
Maybe
Not being a black woman.
Yeah. If we had to discern a general message about black women and other women of color from the product churned out by Hollywood, it is that they are not seen as leading role material, and that is intertwined with the idea that they are not desirable trophies at the very least. Their near absence in starring roles suggests a deep disinterest. After all, dominating and winning a trophy depends on the idea that other people want to win it too. Repeatedly questioning Oquendo's fuckability was a clear view into Weinstein's mind, not just a film producer, but as a man. Looking at the list of women who have accused him of harassment and assault, it's clear he was going after not only culture-certified trophies, but also those he felt he could suppress or control. Their fuckability was the currency he wanted, regardless of their consent. It's important to note whom Harvey Weinstein allegedly went after, and by extension, those he did not. So, yeah. It is just like, why didn't he try to rape black women too?
Yeah, it's a weird thing to write an article about.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
It's like you could write an article based on like the attractiveness of races and how it's not always perceived as equal in Western beauty standards, without being like, well, why didn't he rape black women?
Yeah. So it's fucking weird.
It's like almost glorifying his sexual preferences. It's like kind of giving them too much credence.
Well, the thing is with a film where you've got a leading woman who's like a love interest, of course, like you want her to be attractive. So in some way, the casting director's preference is going to play into that. What he thinks is attractive is going to be different from another person.
What was the name of that lady? I'm gonna look her up and see if she's hot.
Oh, the foreign lady he abused.
The
one
he didn't abuse.
Oh.
Okonedo or something.
Yeah, she's okay looking.
Okonedo. Okonedo.
Guess one of her parents must have been.
She may have been good looking, James, but was she Weinstein good looking?
Apparently not.
Probably not. But yeah, I mean, it is.
She's not like super Hollywood, like I guess the Western. I don't know. She's cute,
Yeah,
but she's not like. I don't know. She's alright.
That's what Harvey Weinstein thought.
Yeah, he's like, is she fuckable though? I'm like, is she fuckable though? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no, the answer to that. This now I'm Harvey Weinstein.
I think the article seems weird because the angle I would have expected them to take is like, don't rate, casting choices for women non-attractiveness, right? That would be the article you would expect, rather than you should also think black women are attractive enough to be in the film, which is kind of weird.
Or rapeable in general.
Yeah.
This is always the thing, though. This is always the thing with social justice things. They would rather everybody be mistreated equally.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the point. Like, they would rather bring everybody down to the same level.
Then bring everyone up. Yeah.
Side up.
Yeah.
Because it's easier, right?
Yeah.
It's quicker to do that.
Yeah. Well, like that kind of happens sometimes, like inadvertently, right? When they complain about pay and shit, like inequality of pay. Like they kind of lower everyone rather than giving everyone tons of money. Like they'll be like, well, we're not putting all the women on this much as well. So it's like, fuck it. Okay, all bonuses are frozen and capped, and you're all coming down here now.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
And
always
then-
been a thing. Like
Like, are you happy? Now we're all miserable and poor.
yeah, there have
Do you
been.
feel-
I've read serious articles which are arguing for, pay negotiations to go away because men usually do better in them.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
know,
like-
that's ridiculous.
It's like rather than encourage women workers to argue for pay more, they would rather just prevent men from being able to do it.
Yeah.
Opal's in the
Stupid.
chat. Hi, Opal. Also, Clyde sent us this. It's a race elephant.
Oh my
What?
god, he sent us a race elephant.
It's a race elephant.
It's an elephant in a race car, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's what she was
It
talking
says,
about.
Are you ready to race?
Oh,
Race elephant.
We should change the text to "Are you ready to be racist?"
Oh, with a picture of that.
I think that's the thumbnail.
The race.
Harvey
elephant.
Weinstein in the background.
He wasn't
Yeah.
as ominous as he
I'll do it
seemed.
later. Send me the picture. I'll do it later.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
Weinstein in the car with him or in another car.
Yeah, no, just riding shotgun.
It'd be like wacky races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the elephant, you got Weinstein.
I heard about another thing that's kind of quite a common dumb little occurrence, but it might be worth bringing up.
What is that?
So there was I can't remember if this was an article or not. Someone in the chat who might know this, but so some mum had a son, and they're having a little walk in the park or some shit, and she gives him a flower or something, and he's like, "Oh, what? No, I don't want the flower. That's a bit gay. Like, I'm a guy." So she's like, what the fuck? She's like, okay, so already he's getting sort of this sort of normalization of how masculine men need to be masculine at all times, enforced on him in school and just through society, and it's ruining my son. So she's gonna force him to do ballet to get that
Just
out
gotta
of it.
force him to do ballet.
Yeah. She's gonna
How old
force
is
him
he?
to- 3.
Oh,
What? Well,
What
where did
is
he learn that? Is he even in school yet?
I think so.
Where did
I
he
don't-
get these notions, or are they just innate in him? He didn't want the stupid flower.
I don't know. I mean, most of his world would have been at home with his mum. It's
Yeah.
her fault.
Yeah, your fault.
Yeah.
Don't force your son to do ballet. I mean, unless he wants.
forcing flowers and ballet on him.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird, fucked up mum is this?
I don't know. She wants him to be a little sort of gaylord, I guess, which is fine.
A gay lord of the
I
dance.
mean,
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll dress him up in a tutu. That won't fuck him up for life.
Dude, to be fair, the boys don't wear the tutus, so wear the
Yes.
black pants.
Oh, well, it's all gay. I don't care.
No,
won't
you
catch
can
me
do
doing
ballet
ballet.
and still be it takes actual strength to do ballet.
Yeah,
But-
it's hard.
Gay
Well,
strength.
forcing a 3-year-old to do ballet is just, I don't know. I mean, I guess when you're that age, your parents force you to do anything, whether she was putting a 3-year-old in football, which just sounds funny.
That as well, though.
Ballet.
She's saying that ballet is clearly a feminine sort of activity, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it's sexist.
Reinforcing it.
She must be saying that. She's like, oh, ballet will fix him.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
How good can a 3-year-old be at ballet?
Probably not. very
Terrible.
good.
Not going to be great to watch.
It's gonna be a ballet prodigy, you guys.
Right.
That's
I'm
always
gonna
a
go get steak and cheese sub part of it. I'll be right back.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I'm
always a
gonna-
strange thing with parents who, if they have a son or even a daughter, and they would like them to be more feminine or more masculine, right? They'll be like, "Oh, I don't believe that, children should be gendered and blah blah blah."
Yeah.
But then they'll force them to do things which are thought of as feminine.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's just you clearly do believe there's such a thing as femininity. Then
Yeah.
contradicted yourself.
Yeah, with dancing and flowers.
Otherwise, you'd be quite happy for him to do quote unquote masculine things because they're not masculine things; they're just things.
And I don't think that's even if she's like, well, fuck it. Secretly, she's like, yeah, there are masculine and feminine things, and I want my son to be a sort of transgender gay rights lobbyist in the future. So, to correct his sort of toxic masculinity, I'm going to force him to feel like a little bitch. Like, I'm like, that's gonna make, you could just sit him down and explain stuff to him. You don't have to force him to do ballet. Like, I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the answer. It might be, James, but I don't think it is.
It's probably going to cost him a lot of money. Be easier just to sit him down and talk to him, right?
Probably, yeah.
So is this someone you know, did you say?
No.
No. Okay, so Matthew C said he heard about this before. He's going to try and find the article. But it sounds like a parody. I don't know if it is a parody. I heard it was legit.
So where did you hear it from?
This is a joke video.
I can't remember.
This isn't from the Daily Mail, is it?
No, it might be legit. I don't know.
It's not from Breitbart, is it?
There was I saw some video as well. Like there was a clown, right, at a carnival sort of fair thing doing face painting, and mum and dad took the son, and the kid's like to the clown, like, "Hi," and he's like, "What do you want me to paint on your face, son?" And then the kid's like, "Give me a flower," right? And then this is the clown complaining. Like, clown had the issue now.
It's like that. Give me a flower.
Well, I don't know how he said it. But, so the kid's like, give me a flower, man. And the clown's like, all right. And then his mum's like, hang on, no. Like, do him a skull. Something.
Skull?
And then,
give him something masculine.
The mum's like, do him a skull. And then the clown's like taking issue with this now. He's like, hang on. He said he wants a flower, though. Do you want a flower? The kid's like, yeah, I want a flower. So he's like, okay. I'm going to give him a flower. And then the mum's like, no, don't give him a flower. It's like for girls, right? And she turns to the dad, and the dad's like, yeah, give him a fucking skull. What's wrong with you? So then the clown's like, fine. And then he said some bullshit like, it's your kid, and I'll do the fucking skull, but I don't really think, you should be forcing your kid to have to go around with fucking skulls on his face with the gender role.
Shut up, you're a clown.
Yeah, I'm like, I tried to
taking parent advice from a clown.
From a fucking clown.
It was a fucking clown.
Paint the fucking face.
It's a clown. I'm not even making that up.
Oh man, they should swap kids with this other woman.
When they had a discussion about the merits of communism.
In
the carnival.
These fucking clowns. What is it? One remake of it, and now they're telling people how to
it's in the wrong industry.
paint their kids.
Yeah, quite an opinionated clown, which was I found it amusing.
That's
I don't.
Opinionated clowns suck.
Well, clowns are people too. They're allowed to have opinions on things.
All opinions aren't valid. This is what
he wasn't a very professional clown, though. He shouldn't be letting his political leanings sort of fall out when he's busy being a clown.
Yeah, keep that shit in the circus, dude.
Yeah.
That should have just been the plot of the new It. Trump support a clown.
Yeah, that's way more scary, right? If it was just the same, but you wore a little "Make America Great Again" hat.
Yeah.
That would freak everyone out.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that story. I think that one's definitely true as well. Like, I know these all sound like parodies, but
these all sound like jokes.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this news from.
Reputable sources.
I don't know.
I am.
It doesn't sound like something that comes on the BBC.
No. No. Well, the BBC's not going to report on something this small.
Maybe
like,
if there was a brawl as a result.
Yeah.
Well, I saw. I can't remember what it was. It was like a really left-leaning sort of YouTube channel, and they were like, they were for the clown. They were like, yeah, we agree with the clown.
On the clown
fighting the good fight. So I'm inclined to believe that story was probably true.
Maybe we can look
fight the good fight. He capitulated.
Maybe we can look him up on Social Autopsy.
True.
Yeah. Ruin his career as a clown.
Yeah.
He'll never clown in this city again.
Yeah. He'll never juggle again, sir.
Downgraded to kids' parties. We've got a clown near me. I'm going to send you a picture of him later. He's like the saddest looking clown ever. Just this obese man with terrible makeup.
Oh, really? He's obese?
Yeah, he's like fucking 50 or 60.
Oh, obese clown. I don't know about that.
He just looks sad.
A lot of clowns look sad, though. It's kind of like 50-50. Maybe that's his gimmick.
Oh, I think he thinks he's fun. you see him driving around in his car clown sometimes.
Oh my god! Don't wait. Aren't clowns supposed to be able to sort of run around and frolic with children? Like if you're a big fat fuck, like he's just going to be some sort of wheezing, out of breath, depressed, middle-aged looking clown.
Yeah.
Lay on the floor, having a heart attack.
That's his only job, just being a clown.
Yeah, you missed the clown story day.
What's going on?
I'll quickly go through it just so you're up to speed. I won't take very long.
I don't really care. It's okay.
no, the clown story's great, right? Listen, so there was a clown, right? And kid, mum and dad go up to him. He's face painting and shit at this point, like a fair. And the kid's like, "Give me a flower," and the clown's like, "Great," and the mum's like, "No, do him a skull, please." Then the clown takes exception. The clown's like, "What the fuck?" Like, he said he wants a flower, and then the mum turns like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He's like, "No, the flowers are for girls." And he turns to the guy, the dad. He's like, he wants a skull, right? And he's like, yeah, fuck that. Don't put a flower on my son's face. So the clown kind of begrudgingly does a skull. But then afterwards, the clown started popping off at the mouth, and there's an article about it, and the clown's like, this is ridiculous.
I'm kind of with the clown. Do whatever the kid wants. You fucking controlling fascist.
Well, it's just funny that it was a clown. Like, clowns aren't funny.
High ground.
Yeah. The clown was like, what the fuck? Some really sort of political minded sort of
clown.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, that we just came to the end of that one.
I like him.
Okay.
I don't know why he's doing articles about it. Like, I don't know how it got out there.
He talked to someone else, and they wanted to do a thing about it.
All right, then. Fair enough.
Maybe he's got a blog or something.
Bloggy the clown.
Bloggy the clown. A clown for the 21st century.
Yeah. Bloggy the feminist clown.
Oh, God.
Imagine.
Imagine booking her for your kid's party.
No, Opal, you cannot kiss me. I'm eating a steak bomb sub right now. And you eat ramen and chicken nuggets for breakfast.
That's a healthy meal.
Opal's the worst cook ever. Like, her food, no matter even when she does it well, just looks like shit. Like, you can't. It just looks terrible. She has no concept of cooking. I thought Mexicans were good at cooking.
First bites with the eye.
Yeah.
Gotta get that shit right.
Yeah. You'd be a great cook for the blind, maybe. I don't know. I just shot Clyde a link.
Oh, good.
So did you see, this is a little bit older, maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Did you see all the Milo and Breitbart leaks?
No.
Oh, I heard about it.
What?
Yeah, it was like a huge, like, BuzzFeed was super proud of it because they had done this.
Yeah, it was like the first legit thing BuzzFeed's ever done, right?
Yeah, they'd done this. Like,
they were like, look, it's real news.
Into Milo, and they'd got hold of a ton of emails between him, Steve Bannon, I think some other people like Baked Alaska, maybe. I mean, it wasn't really anything super juicy in there. Mostly it's just Milo being kind of a bitch to people he works with. Like, he apparently got pissed off with Baked Alaska on some event, so he placed him like across town in a different hotel, so he'd have to travel to work, so he knew his place. It's just like, okay, Milo's a dick, who cares?
Well, there was like a whole thing about him collaborating with like the alt-right or something.
Yeah, like they got they were super excited because I guess they thought it made Milo look like a Nazi because he was with a bunch of alt-right people. But in his own
singing to them as well.
Well, in his own emails, he kind of indicates himself because he says to the people he's emailing, like, don't fucking cut the Jew shit because it looks terrible. Like, I'm not going to work with you if you keep carrying on like this. So it's like, you can't accuse him of being a Nazi because he's talking to the people when he's saying like, hey, don't be a Nazi.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb. Yeah. But it was super. I mean, it fizzled out because nobody cared. It's such a non-story, really.
Ari, Clyde.
What's cracking?
Hi.
Howdy.
Hello. Did anyone watch the? Like, we watched it. Me and Dave watched this. But I don't know. Did anyone watch the saga on that Tom guy? What the fuck he was called? Tommy or something?
Oh, the debate?
Thomas something.
Yeah, MythCon or whatever.
MythCon debate. Yeah, I saw it.
Do you all agree that Sargon won that, or do you think that it was a bit of a farce?
Well,
I gotta say, I missed that one.
Oh, it's entertaining.
Unfortunately. I always see Sargon's videos, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. But it's like an hour. Watch it later.
It was funny, right? Because I was like watching it. It's like kind of two people that don't really know that much about stuff, like arguing like they're really involved in it's like the whole life's work, but they come across like they know a couple things. They know about as much as anyone else, right? They're not like you're watching Christopher Hitchens or someone like that.
They were more interested in attacking each other, right?
Yeah, and like it was funny, right? Because that guy, that Tommy dude, he said a couple of things, right? That you could tell Sargon a bit stumped and he didn't want to talk about it. But then, like, Sargon was more forceful, so he had the crowd behind him, right? So as soon as he got him onto affirmative action, which is retarded, he kept him on that for about an hour, and he wouldn't let him leave the topic. And he's like, "Oh, I've got these questions on the laptop." He's like, "No, fuck that. You think this about affirmative action?" Like, he wasn't able to get off it. It's like that's probably the only reason he won. He just kept him sort of trapped, trying to defend this retarded ideal that he said.
The crowd were kind of on his side already.
Yeah.
Kind of played to the crowd a bit.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was loving it.
People
kind of audience goes
to
to
watch
miss,
Sargon, not to watch Thomas, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know who the other guy was, to be fair.
Exactly.
Never heard of him.
I don't know. I thought the first half was good, but about halfway through, Sargon starts letting a lot of points get past him without really challenging them properly.
Well, he was just like, fuck it. He was just having a good time, I think, by then, and all the crowd keep cheering him. Just like he's like,
it was a public debate, like it was in front of an audience.
Yeah.
Well, for that MythCon thing, Steve Shives was complaining about that he was even invited to speak. And that was a pretty good one. There was Michael Rowlands did a video saying like, "It's bullshit. You've got like people who harass people, and you're inviting them to your panel at MythCon."
Oh, they were all upset, like Christy, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, like MythCon lost out on a bunch of money because whole controversy, which I do feel bad about. I mean,
well, they went over the heads of the organizers and like went straight to the venue itself, and they were like, "Hey, you know, like tons of Nazis are going to turn up to your convention." So they're like, "Oh, really?" So they get onto the people that organize MythCon. They're like, "Right, you're going to have to pay an extra $3,000 or something for security now and stuff like that." And they're like, "What the fuck? There's going to be no Nazis." Well, I guess because they didn't give a shit. They're like, well, who can we go to next that could maybe cancel this or at least inconvenience him? So it's like, it's kind of...
Well, they harassed the one dude's wife, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. She was like crying and shit, right?
Yeah. But that's how they always are. I mean, they throw a tantrum and all their principles go out the window so quickly. This is what we'd expect, to be honest.
What kind of audience do you usually get at MythCon? I don't really know much about it.
Atheist.
Kind of
Atheist?
It's like an atheist convention, I believe. Could be wrong.
Which is weird. Sometimes I don't think we understand it from the UK because atheist conventions here are just cringeworthy and retarded. Like, we're like,
sounds weird.
Why would you do an atheist convention in a country where no one really at all gives a shit about guys? It's like, hey guys, we all don't believe in a thing. Let's have our own little gay convention. But
what does he do there?
I don't know. I
kind of sit around. Do you believe in God? No.
Well,
neither do we.
The point of them was they sprung up because they would. It seems like they sprung up. Atheism gets like a resurgence under more religious governments. So the big atheist thing was like a decade or so ago.
Under like Bush.
Yeah, which would have been, there was a lot more conservative thought. So there's a lot of
it's still in a lot of parts of America.
Stuff. Yeah, this is still deeply ingrained in America.
Oh yeah.
But there's not as much controversy about Christians trying to change school curriculums and stuff. So I think atheism conventions, they spring up as like a counter to that. And then they die out, like atheism goes through cycles.
Well, the last big atheism community thing was like you said, about 10 years ago. And look what happened. Was it Atheism Plus sprouted? And then that turned into the SJW movement.
Killed by feminism.
The Great Schism.
Atheism Plus.
Atheism Schism.
But yeah, I guess I can see why they do these things in America, these conventions and shit. Like, I guess it's... I don't know, was it in Milwaukee?
Yeah. Milwaukee. Where's that? Ohio? I don't know my own country.
It's your country.
Oh, fucking... It's so big, you guys.
Had to remember all the places.
The gun show convention's always the best one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Wisconsin. All right.
Wisconsin. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, is that
I'm
particularly religious
I'm
place?
sure they'll do another one next year. It'll probably be bigger next year.
Yeah. Oh, after this it will. Oh,
Yeah.
the organisers won. It got tons of public. You're just going to get loads of fucking shitloads
Yeah,
of people there now. It's going to be just a big riot. It's going to be
like a fundraiser, and I think they got the funding in under a day. So
yeah. And it's like these people aren't getting invited to VidCon, so they'll all be like, "Oh, we'll go to MythCon." It's going to be
Why
like
don't they start their own con? Sargon Con.
Sargon Con.
Yeah.
KekiCon.
KekCon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the
They're
funny
giving
thing.
them ideas. They gotta do it now.
I think it was Steve Shives who was like, "Oh, you could just start your own." He was like,
Yeah.
People shouldn't invite them to conventions. If they want to do their own convention, they can, and like people will leave them alone. Well, in a way, MythCon is now just their convention in a way. Like
Sure,
they've
taken over.
now. Yeah.
MythCon
Like, okay,
Plus.
Steve, you go and make your own convention.
Oh, who
Just
goes
you
to
and
Steve
Christy in a
Shives'
room.
convention?
Just
No
crash
one's
the
allowed
convention
in.
and make your own
Yeah.
convention within a convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a block list.
Just him and Christy.
Did you see his
Empty
video?
hall.
In a big empty room.
Steve's video was funny because he was really mad about the convention going ahead, and then he was also mad at the people on his side who went.
Oh, they didn't do enough.
Yeah, they didn't do enough.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they went to criticize Saga, but they didn't do enough. They shouldn't have gone. It's like, you can't win. Like, there's no winning.
Yeah. Well, he was like, I like
the
the
only way
way
to
that.
win is to not play.
Yeah, he's like, I like the way that Tommy guy stood up and was like, "Fuck you, Sargon," but like he was still wrong because he turned up in the first place.
Yeah.
Like his whole thing is to just like ignore him. He's like deplatform people, ignore him, don't invite him.
Yeah, but they don't realize that's why they're losing so badly. That's why
And
nobody
then,
gives a shit.
Well, then it's fine, right? If he's like, well, listen, you shouldn't have this kind of shit going on at an atheist convention because it should be about atheism, or whatever. Like, I don't mind if he's like, I don't want it to get turned into like social justice warrior versus shitlord convention.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay. But then he turns into a lunatic. He's just like, okay, they shouldn't be allowed there. And plus, I want this to apply to society as a whole as well. It's like, so you think everyone that like thinks slightly differently should just be entirely sort of ostracized from society as a whole. Like,
Yeah, that's what
and he literally thinks that. And I'm like, that's why no one can take him seriously at this point. He's such an extremist. And I'm like, it's fucking bizarre. I'm like, how does he realize that's just hurting himself?
Well,
And-
everyone who tells him that, he blocks.
He's fucked
So-
up.
Yeah. Why haven't we got like Michael Rowlands and Christy Winters and fucking some other gay guy coming out and being like, hang on, Steve, this is a bit wacky. You look like a maniac, and like,
because they all think the same thing.
well, they say they don't think that though. Like Steve Shives is just like almost a joke, right? The others are a bit more sort of like, well, no, yeah, you should be allowed to speak, and I believe in free speech. Like Steve Shives doesn't even pretend he believes in free speech anymore.
Sure.
No.
They are
Yeah.
they are pretending. Like, they don't believe in free speech. Christy doesn't care for free speech.
He used to. If you watch his old videos, it's so sad with like how far he's fallen.
Yeah. he
Anyway,
just-
Roy, check your Twitter, I guess.
What? I gotta check it again.
Yeah, somebody said for me to tell you.
Okay.
I think Steve Shives' idea of free speech is hitting that flagging button on YouTube.
Yeah.
Free to be blocked.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Could you imagine
shit,
if
like-
Steve Shives was like the emperor of planet Earth?
Oh man, he'd just lock himself in a room.
No, he'd
Never
look like
seen him
half the
again.
planet in an underground bunker to suffocate.
Oh,
He's looking bad these days.
Yeah, he does.
So bad.
Steve, why? What's wrong with him?
He looks like he got rickets or something,
He's
like
stressed.
malnourished.
Rickets.
Like he hasn't.
Doesn't go outside enough.
No.
Can
think
someone
this-
send my dad the link to watch this stream?
Your dad?
Yeah,
Okay.
just the watch link. He just texted me saying, "Can I have the link to the stream?" I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, does he want to come on?
No.
Oh yeah, get him
I want
on.
him to come on.
Oh, he'll be in the pub.
Oh, okay.
We can do live from the pub.
Oh, he changed his Twitter name, didn't he? What is he now?
No reply.
Huh?
You
What?
can only do one task at a
Changed
time.
it.
Yeah.
Your dad changed his Twitter name. I forget what it is now.
It's a flashy jargon, I think.
It was. It's not anymore. Well, maybe it is at. Yeah, it is. Never mind.
Okay, someone said
He's at your name.
yeah.
Funny. I almost clicked on follow instead of message.
Okay, it's from Matthew C. If you're still interested in the link about the feminist mum and her 3-year-old son, here it is.
Oh, okay. Is that on your Twitter, did he say?
Yeah, it's on mine. So I'll bring that up now. And we'll have a quick look at that, I guess. I can't remember what this was. Was it the clown?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
it the
I
clown
want
one?
This is the ballet one, I think.
Oh, was it the ballet one?
I want to
Okay.
read about the clown thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, first of all, where you got it from.
I'm going to look it up.
It was some sort of left-wing video, some YouTube channel.
Oh, right, so it wasn't an article.
They were reading from an article in the video. Okay, so I'm going to screen share this. We've kind of covered this, so we won't stay on this too long. Screen share. Yes, please. Okay.
Oh, I found it.
Did you find it? Oh, okay. Well, I'll screen share this one, and then we screen share the clown one, right?
The main event.
The main event, yeah. Okay, Leah McLaren. Go down.
Is
Why don't we go down?
coming on?
I hope so. Okay, it's crashed. Let's do the clown one
No.
first.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just got too impatient.
What have you done?
Oh.
I thought this was a new laptop.
It used to be. It's
Okay.
totally
It's
destroyed.
full of crap already.
Come on,
You
guys.
need an external hard drive. You have too much shit on your computer.
I know. The other day, I was sitting in the park with James, 3, when I picked a dandelion and handed it to him as a present. No way, Mummy, he said, pushing away my gift. Flowers are pretty and I'm a boy.
I'm calling bullshit. That kid didn't say that. 3-year-old didn't say that.
Yeah,
It sounds like sort of dialogue George Lucas would write for a kid, doesn't it?
This is like the opposite of like woke 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, yeah.
And I
Nazi
thought,
3-year-olds.
that's it. I'm signing him up for ballet. Until recently, I've been quite happy to be surrounded by boys in all their stereotypical boyishness. I don't have to struggle with what most parents of girls I know refer to as shudderingly as the whole princess thing. And frankly, from an aesthetic as well as a political perspective, I have always been glad of it.
Oh, so you don't like femininity if it's too feminine, I guess? Like,
I guess.
God forbid your daughter want to be a princess.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And fuck
Princesses
boys.
are unfeminist.
Yeah.
Thank God for boys who just muck about in their saggy track pants, mashing up toys and teaching each other to belch the alphabet. Freddie, 7, can now get all the way up to K in one breath. Sure, they'll destroy the furniture building forts, but at least they won't fill your house with plastic engagement rings and insist on wearing hideously flammable poly blend prom dresses for 5-year-olds.
What a fucking sexist.
Yeah.
Little girls.
Why does she hate girls?
I don't know. Well, now she's like, fuck boys, though, at the same time. What's going on?
I like
No,
how
she's fine with that. She likes that
Wait,
compared to little
The
girls.
next line is great.
I like the way Louis C.K. puts it, because he says, children, they all damage you in some way, but boys, at least you can put a dollar amount to it. Girls, it's like years later in psychology fees.
Yeah. So boys love that shit, and as a feminist mum, so do I. So we're on the same page then, right? Wrong.
Wrong.
Look, dude, you can never please a feminist.
No.
It's just impossible.
As James gets older and begins to discover himself, I realize that he's being guided just as much by what he vehemently rejects as what he genuinely loves.
Or by testosterone, maybe.
Zombies, magic, ice cream, dogs, and dancing. Some of the things he now pushes away, he truly seems to dislike. Yogurt, itchy sweaters, going to bed. But other things he is starting to turn on for reasons of obvious cultural conditioning.
Wait, so hold on. Her kid loves zombies, magic, and dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is a problem. He's too boyish.
Magic and dancing are argumentative.
That's like three neutral things. Like,
Yeah.
what's the problem there?
Yeah. James isn't entirely sure who he is yet, but he definitely knows what he's not. And that's 1, a baby, 2, a girl. Lately, anything that falls into either of those two categories is verboten to him.
Verboten.
Verboten.
So
Have I got that?
I'm still not sure what the problem is. Her kid is like, yeah, I'm not a girl, I'm a boy, and I'm not a baby. And she's like,
She forgot to list in the things that he doesn't like. Mom getting in my fucking business. You know, Mom. Just trying to play with my
nagging me, Mum. I just want to play with my zombies.
When his older brother complained about having to watch Frozen because it was girlish, James instantly struck it off his list of favourite movies and now refuses to play Elsa and Anna, even when his best nursery school girlfriends insist. Well, good, fuck him. He's his own man. I like that about James.
He's an alpha 3-year-old.
Yeah,
He's taking no shit.
Give us peer pressure.
He's woke.
He's woke.
Woke, yeah.
Done with those.
He's red-pilled.
You might think this.
MGTOW now.
World's youngest MGTOW.
Like the other day, I found him watching Angry MGTOW on his tablet.
Oh no.
You might think this is no big deal. No. That my son is just behaving naturally, but I'm automatically wary of notions of biological determinism. When he hands me back a flower because pretty things are for girls, I think, what's next? Kindness, decency, dancing.
Oh yeah,
dancing he already likes.
No, the real problem, like, men can't be kind and decent. Yeah, that's not a boyish trait. That's a girl trait.
This is incredibly sexist.
She's horrible.
That's a terrible thing to say about a boy.
Men
like,
don't naturally have kindness or decency.
He's not going to be kind or decent anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
He didn't want that flower, so he's going to give up kindness next.
Boys are just boobs.
What does it say at the bottom of the article? So I decided to put him on the heaviest dose of Ritalin. Hope it works.
Oh my god. Okay, well, let's just professional princess. Okay, fuck that shit, because that's gay. Where's the Ritalin bit? Oh no!
Oh my god!
It's all gone wrong.
He's very slow.
Yeah, if you hold the button, it goes down a little quicker.
I thought it was on the page I was just on. Like this.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Why are you doing this? Just read the article.
There we go.
Where was it?
No. The last line's really ominous. Go back down.
You've got him lost.
I'm going to
Look
turn the
last
little
line.
alphabet belcher into a princess, whether he likes it or not. Jesus.
I thought you hated princesses. That's what you hate about girls.
She's gone the opposite way now, like all insane lunatics should do as soon as they get a small little problem.
The paragraph above is fucking sinister. Jesus.
Read that shit.
If I want my son to love and respect women, I'm going to have to teach him to embrace and ideally appreciate girlish things. That's why I'm weaving him a dandelion crown and singing signing him up for ballet.
This is a female supremacist, like, straight up.
If you want
but she's weird and contradictory.
If you want to grow up well, make sure he's got a dad in the home. What the fuck's your problem later?
That's like that is straight up supremacist. Like, change the sentence, you know. If you want to teach black people to be decent and humane, you need to teach them about white things. It's like,
oh my god,
fuck that.
This is horribly sexist. Like, encouraging boys to reject princess culture is dangerous because what other traditionally feminine concepts are they going to turn on later? Like, that's bullshit. So, like, what other feminine concepts?
Right. So she's framing everything good
about you turns. Yeah, like
everything good about humanity is a girlish thing.
Women,
like a boy is a thing to be fixed. It's fucked up.
Yeah, this is a fucking moron. What the fuck? Fuck this woman.
Yeah, this is infuriating in every regard.
Everyone, fuck this McLaren bitch. I wouldn't even rape her.
I mean, we've even. It's not even a new thought. Like, there's an old Milo video where he's debating with some feminist on a show in the UK, and she expresses similar thoughts. Like, oh, we need to teach boys about love and respect and blah blah blah. And Milo, it says the same thing. Like you're basically a supremacist. You're treating boys as a thing you need to fix with femininity.
Yeah,
it's fucking
that's always
odd.
been.
Yeah, that's how they view them. Boys are just broken girls.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
People don't say that. Like they never say that's the case. But even if you're too stupid to like figure it out and realize that's the case, like it just feels horrible, right? And people naturally reject that shit. They're like, I don't know why, but I just feel uneasy about this lunatic like trying to make their son dress up like fucking Elsa or some shit. Like even though he doesn't want to, you're like, I don't like that for some reason. I think that represents something sort of sinister.
Yeah, well, it's because it's beyond the kids' control, ultimately.
Yeah.
They're trying to be formed in this specific way that their parents want to see. And that's creepy, no matter if it's like religion or certain parental beliefs that they're just forcing on the kid, regardless of gender or sex things. It's just strange.
And no one can relate to these people. No one can relate to like having that issue as a parent. They're like, fuck that.
And you know what's really fucked up? If you wrote the opposite article, there would be crazy amounts of outrage.
Oh god!
If you wrote an article that treated girls as a defective boy that needed to be taught boyish things to be a proper human,
we're going to force her to like trucks.
Outrage would be unreal.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into the main event, which we've somehow decided is a clown article because it involves a clown. Everyone remember to subscribe.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
And subscribe and share.
Yeah,
I don't know. The race elephant was a highlight for me.
Yeah, that was great. I like the little thing you sent.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Have you got this article?
It's in the side now.
Side there.
I had a quick sneak look at it.
I'm presenting you. I'm just gonna run to the toilet real quick. Just get up.
Oh, am I okay, hang on.
I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can't bring us with you to the toilet anymore.
I don't know how this works.
I can actually. Haha.
Don't do it. Your mom and your sister are gonna like bomb the stream.
What does he do?
Well, hopefully they're not. I don't walk in and my mum's having this shit.
Knock first. Go just barge in.
The room's so pink.
Everywhere's bloody pink in this place.
So whose house are you in again? This is like a stranger's house, yeah?
Yeah.
Broken in for the internet.
They cut me off at home.
Regular cat.
Just needed the Wi-Fi.
It's so dark in
How
there.
you feeling?
Turn the lights on.
I can see what I'm doing. It's fine.
You're not even looking. Just pissing on the seat.
I'm looking at the screen.
Such a narcissist, just watching himself piss.
Loudmouth Review says if Lacey blows me a kiss, I will subscribe. Lacey's not here yet. You're not gonna be able to get it.
Okay, James, I'm putting you back on because you need to bring up this article thing.
Oh, you can bring it up. It's in the side.
Oh, God's sake, sorry. God. Sorry, guys.
That toilet's way louder.
That's the loudest toilet in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, back into my little girl's room.
Can you show us some of the toys you've got?
You don't. Oh God, you don't really want to see these things. I got a couple out on a stream the other day.
This is your old bedroom, yeah?
What about that? You having that?
Oh, nice.
Show them the tail.
Oh, the weird little dildo tail.
Yeah, that you're holding.
Is it fully functional?
I believe so. It's all right, that, isn't it?
It's angled.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get back near my dodo. Okay.
Nice room.
So we've got this article about the offended clown.
Sad offended clown.
We've got proof.
Where's the offended clown article? There we go.
It's from the Mirror, it says.
Oh, it's from the fucking Mirror?
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me...
Is this the clown? Is this woman in the picture the clown? I guess
Yes.
Oh, was it a female clown?
It looks like a...
Oh, that was sexist of me. I assumed clown. I thought guy.
Don't assume.
Oh, that's it. I
This-
changed my mind on my opinion on this whole subject.
Yeah, fuck that
Okay.
clown. Woman.
Yeah, we all assumed, dude. We all assumed it was a guy clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's patriarchy
Yeah.
It is
in action.
More
Look at
women
the
in
Twitter.
clown.
Women can be clowns too.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Well, okay, I'm screen sharing. All right, good. Okay, can you see that?
I like the
Yeah.
first sentence. A clown has revealed the shocking moment. A little boy was shamed by his own parents for wanting butterfly face paint.
Shamed.
Okay.
A clown, a non-specific clown revealed this.
Clown reveals.
A mirror exclusive.
Face paint.
No one else
Oh,
got this story.
Comes from the reliable source of Twitter, the clown's Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh well.
We scooped
Everyone
them all.
follow this clown.
Oh, what's the Twitter thing?
At
Bogus press.
Bogus Press. What? No, that's not the clown.
That's the
Forget
silliest
Isn't it?
looking clown I've ever seen.
that. Okay. The clown has revealed the shocking moment a little boy was shamed by his own parents for wanting butterfly face paint. The children's entertainer took to Twitter to talk about the incident which she witnessed while working at a kid's picnic party in the US.
Butterfly face paint, not a
Not
flower.
flower.
Okay, I fucked up a little bit, guys.
I like turtles.
What? Go. What's this?
What are you doing?
What's happening?
What are you doing? Stop clicking things.
What? Please click.
Oh, you might have to watch a video.
I don't want to watch
No.
a video.
There's not a video.
There is a video.
What video?
Please click the play button.
Why? Oh my god, sorry about this, everybody. We're gonna have to watch an
We're
Avatar.
killing the news.
What if
with
we
the
did?
internet.
Click the link to install malware.
Oh, it's a guy
Oh my god, this advertisement's great though.
shaving.
What is this?
What is
Ad.
this?
Ad. That's
What have you been shopping for lately, Roy?
Now we get to see what does it suggest.
What is this? Is this for watches? Why
I
was
think
the
it's
guy?
one of those fitness watches things.
Oh,
Why did I have a dude shaving his legs so?
because he's a swimmer,
He's a swimmer.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh,
And
okay.
the
I
tires.
thought he was a gay for a second.
That's why he's about to have a heart attack. All these men are having a hard time.
It's funny, you shave your legs to be more hydrodynamic, but like, what about your big ass gut?
Yeah,
Okay, I unlocked the
Yeah.
article, guys.
focusing on the wrong thing.
Hey, we're back with the clown.
We unlocked the article. The social media user, under the account name Sandra,
Stand
yes?
to the gloves. This is her page on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sandra, says the little boy asked for a blue butterfly before his mum interrupted and said, "You didn't ask me." She claims the mum
Okay.
then demanded to have something for boys instead, like a skull and crossbones. So here's the tweet of the
What if
outraged
so-
clown.
just off these first two sentences? What if the wires were crossed and the mum meant you didn't ask me what I wanted, and then the mum said I want something for boys? Crossbones.
Yeah,
That's
And
true.
this Sandra just assumed like the mum was saying for the boy.
yeah,
Maybe she's like, you didn't ask me. I didn't say you could get face paint. I'm gonna have to pay for this shit.
yeah.
What's going on?
I know that was just face paint, but that's sort of my point. Why in the hell are these parents shaming their boys over face paint?
This had 22,000 likes.
Oh.
Fuck.
It's a proper SJW tweet. Look, just all linked. Where they ramble on for ages.
Yeah, she's like proper.
Oh, it's like ContraPoints.
I mean, obviously she is. She's shocked that somebody would contradict her opinion on face paint.
Honestly, don't
She
get
is
me
an
started
expert.
on the balloons. So the next time you
What about the
Incredulous.
balloons?
All right,
lady?
all right. So this is the account of the clown, right? You're not getting
Yeah,
the
this,
Yeah.
yeah,
of
this is the
parents.
clowns. Like, this is the
So,
clown's
like,
account.
Okay, so here's what I'm picturing when I'm getting the account from the clown. I'm picturing like maybe a possible real world situation where the kid goes up to get their face painted and just is like nervous. And the clown says, what do you want, little boy? And he looks around and sees all the other kids and he sees some kid says, how about that? And then mom's like, hey, didn't you say you want a skull?
Yeah.
And then the clown turns, he doesn't want a skull. He wants the
Enough.
girly thing.
What's
These
the-
are lost
Like,
something.
lady, why are you making an issue out of this? Just be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Hard
okay.
to tell.
You guys decide.
Just do
I'll
the
be
skull,
right
like,
back and do this other kid.
that would make an outrage story on Twitter, though.
I want to know what's up with the balloons. Like, did the parents, the little kids come up and be like, make me a dog? And the mother's like, oh no, give him something for a boy like a penis balloon.
The clown was like, how about a vagina?
You need something a little more phallic.
Yeah.
Okay, so so the next time you are incredulous about the government, the gov could shut down our national parks or build the pipeline or nuke the planet.
Sorry, what does this have to do with the price of rice in China? Like,
but he's coming back to it, James. She's coming. She's a clown. She doesn't. She goes around the house.
Full circle.
Okay. Think about what this 4-year-old boy asked for, butterfly, and what he got, skull and crossbones. Epilogue, the mum complained to my boss.
Oh, man.
Why did the mom complain to the boss if she...
Probably because this cheeky jumped up clown was trying to tell her what she should put on a kid's face.
I think this is all bullshit. I think this is
I'm calling shenanigans on this story.
Yeah, this story's totally made up.
Hang on, Dave. You were supporting this clown before.
Yeah, but then I saw the tweets.
Change the mind.
Doing balloons, and the kid says, "I want a pixie." No, he's having a AR-15 with a bump stock included.
Yeah. Oh man,
this is so interesting because when
this is like an analogy for the government with nukes.
I don't know. I don't watch
like this mum is just like Hitler.
He's obviously just an SJW sort of lunatic.
This mum is like, literally Hitler.
This is so interesting because when I was 5, and she spelled I like I. Why did you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I wanted to be a boy because I was convinced that girly things were lame. Like I saw how little respect femininity was given, and I was convinced it was because women were less, and everyone knew it. Oh, come on.
That's bullshit.
Not thinking that shit when you're 5.
She was woke.
Woke 5-year-old.
Okay. When the clown protested slightly, the mum allegedly called her husband over and asked him, "Do you want your son to have a butterfly on his face?" According to Sandra, the dad said, "No. I see this all the time," she said in a Twitter rant, which has gone viral. And I really feel for these boys because the girls don't get it as bad. Being a tomboy is slightly more normalized. And when girls want skulls or sharks, the parents shrug and laugh like, haha, she's a kooky kid. Because maleness and masculinity aren't a sin.
Which is interesting because the previous story treated
it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Can't win.
I'm sorry that he was shamed for wanting to share in the joy that is a miracle and wonder of nature. I don't think he was thinking that, really.
Skulls of nature, too.
You little fucking amber on your hands.
Miracle and wonder of nature. It's a fucking face paint butterfly.
Skulls are part of
it's such an observant child, just, walking around. Tweedledee, look at this leaf. This is fantastic. Look at those clouds. I love them.
He's a Renaissance man, dude.
Schmeckle's in the chat. Hi, Schmeckle. And your dad's in the chat. Hi.
Oh, hi, Dad. Okay. But when a boy wants to enjoy something for its beauty, they are told it's not for them. Not in this house. Not in this family. We are teaching them that anger and violence are the only things they're allowed to experience. Why? That is... that's... You're taking shit too far there.
Yeah. No, I remember having that.
Projection.
No, I remember having that talk. My dad sat me down. I think it was like 3.
Yeah.
He said, "Listen, son, anger and violence are the only things I will tolerate from you and your behavior."
Yeah. And rape. Yeah. That's all right as well.
It's panned out well for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to paint a skull and crossbones on your face. Go out and smash something up.
Yeah.
Be a real man.
Not to value beauty and elegance is shameful. I know that it was just face paint. Well, you're not acting like it, are you? But that's sort of my point. Why in the hell are these parents shaming their boys over face paint? I don't know. Why are you making?
Why is she going on a Twitter rant about face paint?
Come on, Sandra Love. She'd hate it if I called her love. Sandra claims a woman.
What family does she think is like ostracizing their kids because of face paint? I think these parents, if you'd done a butterfly, these parents would have got home and like packed a suitcase and told their kids to like fuck off. No faggots in my house.
Yeah. Take your butterfly and get out of here.
Go live with Sandra if you love her so much.
Yeah, adopt her.
Sandra claims the woman ended up complaining to her boss, but says it will not stop her from putting the woman's details on social autopsy. Okay, it doesn't say that. From talking about gender stereotypes and the expectations placed on young children.
See, that's probably the reason they went to a boss, because they went for a face paint for like $5 and they got this fucking lecture about gender stereotypes.
Got
like, bitch, we've got rides to go on. Hurry up.
Oh. I knew we shouldn't have come to the feminist fair. This is a bad idea.
Circus.
A feminist circus. Oh, what a day out.
She says parents must teach our children to strive for other types of power beyond anger and oppression. Well, the Sith wouldn't agree with that.
So again, like, she's just done the same thing. So earlier,
look at the comments.
Earlier in the article, she says masculinity isn't a sin, and now she treats it as a sin. Masculinity is anger and oppression.
The first comment is boring.
The second one's fuck off, Jan.
I like that one.
Oh, Jan.
Well, we got 2 comments on it. Oh, we got 3 comments on it.
That one's got 2 dislikes.
Why has it got 2 dislikes? We should get on that now and vote him up.
That's Jan.
Vote him
I
up,
like
Jay.
it.
Jan and her husband.
Can I like it? Go away. Like.
I kind of love the
like
idea that Jan thought she was being like. Jan thought she had an insight. Like, I'm going to show this guy, and she comes back to the reply. And she says, "Fuck off."
It's like he knows her.
You gotta register, sign in for that.
Schmeckle said our stream is awful.
How many people have mirror accounts? That's what I'm really curious about.
I don't know.
How many people have signed into Mirror?
I bet Jan was his local clown.
Stay up to beat on the Mirror news.
Yeah, well, not many apparently.
Fine, I will join the cunt stream later. Lucky Schmeckle.
I'm not joining the cunt stream after that. The rudeness.
I'm
gonna go promote his own stream on our stream. Fuck that.
He shamed me into it.
Yeah, good. Me and my bird have got plans.
I love the side stories on these clickbait websites.
Yeah, they're always weird.
Even more clickbaity than the main story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get things about an angry clown, it's like man eats own face by accident or something like on things, and you're like, oh wow, what's that?
Furious girlfriend.
I got a good recommended article on that.
The horse.
Doctors urge women to stop using Vicks Vapor Rub on their vaginas, saying it doesn't cure thrush.
Let's bring this up.
It's just meant to make you breathe better. It doesn't cure things.
Well, maybe it'll make that breathe better.
Well, maybe.
That
But it won't cure the thrush.
No. And it's not thrush if it's on your vagina. It's a yeast infection. Thrush is usually oral thrush.
Oh, I'm still presenting myself. Sorry, guys.
Are you?
I'm not now. Sorry about that, everybody. Hey.
Jesus.
So, is that everything? Clyde, you got anything? Got shit for us, Clyde?
On putting
Canadian
Tiger Bomb
outrage?
on your badge?
I don't know. Anything. But steal a topic from Direwolf's next stream. Bring it up.
Oh, no. I'm going to hold on to those.
No.
And by the way, everyone, you can come to Direwolf Radio on Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, you can speak again, Clyde. What the fuck? You got the cunt stream being advertised. We got Direwolf stream.
You can't unmute him, I don't think. He's still muted.
$5 to advertise on the
Yeah. I unmuted myself. Thanks.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a very special guest on Saturday.
Who is it? Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a very special.
So if you guys want to tune in and watch Roy make a fool of himself, join us on Saturday on Direwolf Radio.
I did ask him to do it like a few hours later because I'll be in the pub with John for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So I don't know how coherent I'll be by the time I get back in.
That'll be better.
Could be a mess. I'm warning you.
We'll save all the good stories for that then.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, that's usually
Is
James.
coming on?
I don't know. Let me check my Twitter, guys. You keep these people hot. By the way, everyone, there's a GoFundMe in the description. Go check that out.
Yeah.
A GoFundMe.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not used to plugging myself yet. I have to get used to it.
Good hustle.
Well, okay.
Oh, you and Lacey to the USA.
He's not even looked at it.
I
He
don't
doesn't
think
check
he's-
any of my messages. He just ignores me these days. Like, what the fuck, man?
Who's that?
Lacey.
Fucking Lacey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what time would that be, Roy, in UK time when you're joining?
3 o'clock in the morning, roughly. Maybe about 1:30, something like that.
Right. So we'll be starting at what, like 1, and you'll be joining at 3, something like that.
I don't know. Will you be starting at 1?
I don't know what time it is in the UK when we start.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully.
It's 6 p.m. on the West Coast in North America.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 p.m. So
I don't know. I'll mess with his schedule.
It's like 2 something.
Yeah,
You
it's
start
fine.
at like 2 something UK time.
Alright. I'll come in halfway through then. Yeah. I used to be on his streams a lot, but I've kind of given up because he does them at crazy times usually. He does them in the
crazy
morning.
times for the UK for sure.
Yeah, he does. Okay. I don't know. So I feel like this is starting to wind down a little bit.
Yeah.
How long have we been going? Guys?
Covered a lot of stories.
An hour and a half, maybe. Oh, and yeah, we started about 11. 10 hour and a half.
Feels like so much longer.
Okay. Well, just everybody subscribe and give
subscribe to this channel. So
give me and Lacey money.
We're back, folks.
again.
Yeah. This is
So we're
So-
going to be semi-regular, or we're going to go a month.
Who
No,
knows?
we're gonna
Keep
we
subscribed to
ruined
find
it
out.
by being all together.
yeah. We'll keep it up from now on.
Roy,
We'll
are
do
you
it.
looking for a timeline for your GoFundMe? Like, at what point do you want to end up in the continental USA?
Depends how much money they give me and how quickly.
Depends how quick he gets the money.
I don't expect. I put like $3,000 on it just because I was like, that'll be like everything. But I don't expect to get $3,000 because that's like a crazy amount of money. But I don't know. I got some people giving big money soon, I think, which will help. I got some investors, some backers. I'm a businessman, a shrewd wheeler dealer.
Investors.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that
Alright.
does it for Two Beers In this week.
Too busy walking down the hall.
Yes. We'll definitely be back next week, I think, right?
I think.
Who knows?
Probably.
Yeah. Send us it's mostly me and John because we just every time you send it, like, hey, let's do it today. It's like, I got things on.
It's because we work.
Yeah. We work hard on this
That was
stream,
cold.
guys.
That was ice cold, John.
I hope you appreciate it.
He just sits in little girls' bedrooms doing streams all day, asking for money
Hey,
from people on the
Lord.
internet.
It's
So he can go
liberating.
live in other country.
Since you need to fund your
Yeah,
immigration, maybe you could take up burglary for real.
yeah,
You've
it
got
would
the
go a long
outfit
way.
already. You may as well.
I could.
Your move.
I'd be all right. I'm kind of clumsy, though. I imagine I break into a house and I just fall over and wake everyone up straight away. I do that a lot.
You could be like a slapstick burglar.
Yeah.
I could live stream my burglary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make these streams way more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would do.
Could just be in a different house every week. People tied up in the background.
Okay, everybody. Well, join us next week live from Next Door Neighbors. What? Hello? Is that you, Mom?
Please. They found him already.
Yeah.
They're shutting the stream down.
It's all foiled.
Oh, it's my sister. Don't look at the thing. You don't want to dump it to everybody.
She's already been in your videos.
Yeah, she's
That's true. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Samantha.
Just come in, get out my room.
Yeah.
Very cool. She brought me some garlic bread up.
Oh,
Sweet. It looks like naan.
It's like, it is garlic naan. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
All right. Well,
Jesus.
we'll end it on that bombshell.
Great.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you got a crazy life.
Yeah. James, you want to get working on that thumbnail when we finish?
Yeah, I'll do it at some point.
All right. Okay. It's good enough.
Schmeckel came back in to say that, John, you have to come on the cunt stream too.
Send me the race elephant picture.
Okay.
Yeah, we will do. We will do. Yeah, John, go on the cunt stream at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to bed in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I got to be up early.
Yeah. All right then, guys. We're going for real. Say bye, everybody.
We're going.
Bye.
Bye. See you in a
Bye,
month.
everyone. See you.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.